You can get my screen. Which one is visible to you? Anyone? ஸ்க்ரீனில் என்ன பார்த்துருக்கு உங்களுக்கு? ஸ்லைடு விசிபிளாக இருக்கா?
Yes, sir.
ஓகேப்பா, ஓகே. We will start our today's session. Okay, first of all, I am Vinod Raj. I am MD faculty for your institution. I have 6 years experience in teaching. Uh, okay, I will shortly given my introduction. We will start our session. So in this semester I am going to handle ME 8093, that is computational fluid dynamics. So this subject is very important for aeronautical as well as mechanical students. So based on this concept only we can optimize our cost and time, so that only they are all set in our curriculum. So let's enter into our subject. So in this subject, objective. So objective, it is fully depends on what are the points or what are the goals we are going to learn from this subject. So that is objective. So first objective will be to introduce a governing equations of viscous fluid flow. So you already know about flows: viscous flow, non-viscous flow, Newtonian fluid, non-Newtonian fluid. So based on that, in that CFD we are going to apply fluid over our object. So how it will perform, where it deform the shape, or which one the structure will be damaged, so that system going to form the governing equations. So we are going to learn about governing equations. So second one will be the problem solving. It is fully depends on numerical modeling. We are going to form an equation. So based on that we are applying conditions in a real time. After solving that equation we can get the answer. So we are going to follow that concept also. And next one, discretization, that means meshing. So you are designing one aircraft, so it is a full size of our particle. So we need to analyze the lift or drag in our vehicle. So we need to design that aircraft in a software. So it's a single object. While we are doing analysis, we need to cut into smaller pieces, n number of pieces. So then only we can get exact result like a lift and a drag. So we are learn about the discretization. And next one, the complex problems. So in our study or in a theory subject we can form the equation, we are applying real time conditions, we can get the result. But in the complex problem we can't to solve in a hand operations, so that only we have prefer that computers. So based on that computers it can able to solve the problem in a simple as well as complex. So these are all the principle we are going to learn from this subject. So this is the objective of our subject. So next one, outcome. While you are studied this subject, what are all the points you are getting, or what are all the ability you have to solve a problem in a real time manner? That is the outcome. So first outcome will be you can form the governing equations. You will know about boundary conditions. So based on that boundary condition you can solve the problem. And next one, you are using finite difference and finite volume method. So these are all the methods we are applied for a model to solve. And next one, volume method. So finite volume method we are used for the convective diffusion type problems. And next one, we can able to solve the flow field problems, like aerodynamic problems we can solve by using this type of subject as well as software. And next one, we can able to know about turbulence model. You already know laminar turbulence. So based on our turbulent model we can solve this problem, and we can able to create a mesh by using this software. So So these are all the point you are learned from this subject. So next one will be textbook. So for this subject there are preferred two textbooks. So first one will be Verstech. The title is An Introduction to Computational Fluid Dynamics. The finite volume method, that is the subject book name. Author name is Verstech. And second one, Ghostster, book name Computer Simulation of Flow and Heat Transfer. These two books we are used for textbook. And next one, there are prefer 5 books for the reference. So we are having all books in a PDF form. If you need it, kindly notify to me, I will send it to you. So otherwise I have another materials also. Based on each and every topic I split that PDF and compiled in a single spiral book. So if you are needed, I will directly give it to you. So if you are having any doubt in this subject, you may ask. Otherwise I will move to next slide. Okay, so next slide will be units. So in this subject we are having 5 units. So first unit will be based on our first objective, that is governing equations and boundary conditions. So what are all the governing equations we need to know, and what about the boundary conditions. So this is the first unit. And second one, we are going to deal with finite difference and finite volume method for the diffusion type of problem. And third one, finite volume method for the convection and diffusion type of problems. It is a complex one. And fourth one will be a flow field analysis based on aerodynamics. And last one will be a turbulence model and a mesh generation. So what are all the advanced techniques present in this concept? So this is our 5 units. So next one will be just an awareness. So why we need to study about this subject? So this question in your mind, we are new to this subject. What is meant by CFD? Why we need to study? How it will helpful in our career? So these are all the questions arise in your mind. So I am going to solve that questions. So first answer will be CFD. It is an abbreviation of computational fluid dynamics. So in this subject or software, we are going to solve the problem by using various categories. So first one based on flow field. Example, we are going to design new aerofoil or wing. So we are choosing some NACA based aerofoils. If you are choosing 6, so I am going to analyze that aerofoil. It will give maximum lift and maximum drag. So we need to analyze with the help of aerodynamics laboratory by using a wind tunnel. If you need to solve this issue in a short time and cost effective, so then only we move to software. So by using this software, we can be able to solve this fluid flow problems. And next one will be heat transfer. We already studied this subject also. Based on heat, how it will transfer from one place to another place, how the material will withstand. So these are all the problems we can be able to solve. And next one will be chemical based analysis also we can do by using this software. And next one, second applications will be we are using for a wide ranges of industrial and non-industrial applications. So the problem will be smaller. We can solve this problem by using our experiment, but in a larger manner we can't to solve. So then only we have prefer this kind of software. So next one, applications. So where it is used. So first one, aerodynamics. We need to estimate the lift or drag. We can use this software. And next one, hydrodynamics. So based on the fluid, we can estimate the ship performance by using this software. And next one, thermal based applications, that is based on power plant. So we are using IC engines for most of our automobiles. So IC engine is nothing but internal combustion engine. So we are giving fuel in the form of chemical energy that will be converted into thermal energy. So how the heat will be travel from one component to another component, so we can estimate. And next one will be turbo machinery components like a pump, blower. So based on these type of components we can easily analyze. And next one, marine applications also, offshore structures, that is ships we are fixed in a particular place, so that type of structures also we can estimate by using these softwares. And next one, meteorology, that is weather prediction. So nowadays we are using smartphones. You are all well versed know about Windy app. So when you are opening that software, it will show our correct location and color difference also. If you are seeing the red color means the rainfall will be maximum or wind speed will be maximum. So that is the example of CFD. And next one, we can use this type of softwares in a medical field also, how the blood will flow from one organs to another organ. So what is the pressure and what density it have, so that type of analysis also we can solve by using this concept. So this awareness introduction class is over. So you are having any doubt, you may ask, otherwise we will move to next session. Anyone have doubt? Kindly give a response. Okay.